production quality on that video is fucking nuts, dude. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting it way late, guys. Spooky. Alright, man. Who do you want to introduce?
Alright, so our pink Terran player from Clan HTX in the top right-hand corner of the map, it is LilOrbitz.
And his opponent in the bottom left from All In, it is TechFour.
Yeah, I believe he was the winner of last week's tournament, right? Or did he just make it to finals?
TechFour?
Yeah.
He won.
Oh,
He
yeah,
won.
yeah. He's the straight winner. Okay, I was like, too many Zergs in finals. But yeah, so the winner of last week's tournament. So we know we can get some stellar play out of him. But LilOrbitz is from Nanoway HTX, I guess is what they're being called now. So all those guys are pretty good. So this game could go either way.
Yep, for sure, man. Sorry, I'm laughing at chat.
Oh, I thought you were laughing that this game could go either way. Like, oh shit, what a
No, no, no.
revolutionary statement. Like, I'm sorry. I thought I wasn't going to get called out for that one.
God, guys, it's freaking top level production. No, that's great. Can't rage on stream. Unfortunately, it is frowned upon to rage on stream.
I'll rate BM if you do.
We're gonna get to see some sweet salt rating, I suppose.
TechFour always has the bans, man.
That's fair.
Copyright infringement detected. Yeah, it happens. I want to see if HTX, or LilOrbitz rather, is going to bust out some strong-ass cheese build or something. A lot of the Nanoway guys have some very, very well-timed one-base builds. That's just like they all do OBS and practice with each other, and they can just nail down these builds. It's pretty impressive to see when they pull one off.
Yep, the Reaper coming out now, so I have to see. Meanwhile, TechFour grabbing his, or just about to finish up his spawning pool. As I'm not sure what no perfect scores is, but
yeah, I don't get it either.
Hatchery, I don't know, man. We're dumb.
I feel like I'm old and missing out on some really good meme right now, but I'm like, I don't understand, guys. I'm too old for this shit. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna cast the StarCrafts, like.
Yeah, just leave me over here with my walker and my keyboard, and we'll get through this shit together.
So it looks like second barracks going down. I imagine the factory is going to be going down here too. This is all signs pointing towards a standard issue 211, but we'll have to see. Could switch it up, do something different. Meanwhile, TechFour fighting with the Reaper in his base. That definitely is frustrating for every Zerg.
Yep. I don't know, man. All these guys usually don't lose any drones to the Reaper, man. Reapers destroy me, like.
Oh, he's gonna pick up this
okay,
third.
here we go. Lose a drone, so I'm not the only one. There we
There
go.
you go,
Nah,
man.
I don't feel as bad. Nah. But it's always annoying, the Reaper just coming in. Really, it's just trying to deny the third and make sure that third is delayed for as long as possible. A lot of these guys will even go park it right over the third and just sit it there. It looks like he's not going to do that. And he even saw the drone go. Yeah, so he knows the drone is going over there trying to build it, but TechFour is going to pull this off and drop down his third.
Yep. So nice play. He's gonna get the scout on it, which is cool. They've been doing a decent amount of damage to the Lings, as they will eventually heal up. But this really just gives him time, keeping Zerg on his side of the map and making Zerg dump some APM into defending this Reaper.
Yep. What up, Oral Rock? Oral Rock joining us in chat. He said, I slept in through check-in. Maybe next week. It happens, man. Some people checked in and still didn't make it to the tournament. So there was some crazy shit going on with the chat channel. It's neither here nor there, but we're glad you're here now, man. Hope you can tune in for at least a little while.
That sucks, man. But sleep's good, too. I can understand that. I mean, the Nydus is good, but man, do I love sleep as well.
It's good stuff, man. Good unit. So this Overlord is going to poke in here from TechFour and see what it can see. It saw basically, you know, the standard 211 that we saw Little Much push out earlier. Nothing too crazy, really. It's pretty standard from TechFour as well.
I know, right? Standard, which is like pretty. Both players just looking to make sure that they're nice and powered up, not going to die to any, you know, early cheese or mid-game push or anything like that. We'll have to see who makes the first move between the two. Really keep an eye on the saturation of TechFour. And I imagine we'll see, you know, as these medevacs come out, what type of damage LilOrbitz can get with his drop play.
Yep, I'm being called out for saying one base cheeses. He said more like two base all-ins. That's what I meant. Like, you know what I mean. The guys are monsters. I was trying to give him a compliment. It kind of came off as like a douchey, but it was a compliment. The guys are insane. Their obs are fun. I love jumping in their obs. They throw down some good clan practice. But all I meant was they all normally have their builds like very, very well refined, regardless of what the build is, because they just nail them out. But good clan to be a part of. TechFour destroyed me last week, but then he told me how to hold the all-in. Just look at that. We're making people better.
Just like botcha, but then he made me better. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like a good experience this year. I'm not gonna lie.
At first he was sour, then he was sweet, dude. So.
I know for sure, dude.
The Wagon Door saying TechFour is a beast. Yeah, man. The winner of last week's tournament. But I don't know, man. I'm not counting LilOrbitz out of it by any means. I'm just talking about the player that we know of. LilOrbitz has played in the tournaments in the past. I just don't know that he's won one. I think he had a deep run, though, for sure.
Yeah. Looks like his Marine's going to stim in now, start to pick off some of these Lings. Nice trades for LilOrbitz there, ripping through a lot of the Lings of TechFour. And TechFour kind of caught now without any Banelings, though. LilOrbitz is moving on to creep. He's going to take more damage than he wants to. He's got to pick up. And now, unfortunately, he kind of loses the ability to do, pressure.
Yeah, good thing he didn't get one of those medevacs picked off for TechFour. TechFour definitely had the amount of queens in order to do it. They were just a little bit out of position, so it's good not losing the full medevac. So
Baneling speed coming in as well, just starting up.
Yep.
It's like 2 Evos going down. I imagine TechFour is going to want to start to get on his upgrades. Third base down for LilOrbitz as he moves into even more racks production. Does he have... So combat shields is just under halfway done as he starts up +1, and he's got concussive shells in as well. Or actually, 1-1 is about 2 or 3/4 of the way done for him.
Yep, concussive shell starting up, as you said, with a little bit more Marauder production. So we'll see how this bio goes, man. Bio gets pretty scary if left unchecked, especially with those upgrades, too. Both those upgrades are finished up at the exact same time. So this push has the ability to pack a pretty heavy punch with it.
Pack a pretty heavy punch.
Pack
nice.
up.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of fun to say.
It's a tongue twister.
So nice creep spread coming out. Look at this over on the right side, dude. Look at those tumors coming in.
Holy shit,
I'm
that's
just
a
having
lot.
fits. Like I'm just like it's so much. I gotta stim. Like no.
Sucks when you fly your medevac over that. You're like, oh shit. Now I have to fight my way in through this, being seen the entire time. So
it's not like fighting units. Like they don't shoot back at you. It's not like that. But killing them takes the time of like fighting the army all the way up to the third. Like. Like, God damn, it takes forever to clean this up.
Danton joining us in chat saying, oh my god, I missed the damn tourney. You're not the only one, man. We had a few people sleep on through it, but
yeah.
The good thing about this, I know I'm not going to call him out by name. I love you, Oral Rock. But nah, we do this every week, man. No big deal. Just catch the next week's one. We're always doing this shit. So no big deal. It sucks that you missed it, but you can definitely catch us again. We do them often.
Gives you an opportunity to scout out your opponents, man. You're going to be that much more prepared for next week.
Yeah, exactly. Do a little bit of recon.
I know, right?
Look at the layer placement. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
Or no.
By the way, fourth base going down for TechFour as well. So he's feeling really comfortable as he's on 3-base economy. And now he's got Baneling speed, can start to really take some fights. But Terran looking to push in before that fourth base is up. Gonna have to clean out all this creep though.
Yep, so TechFour sees this because he is on creep and he's trying to get a bit of surround on this, but there's nothing really anti-air just yet. He has a couple of corruptors in production, but nothing. Oh, these Banes! Ooh. Yeah, that was a pretty solid Bane connection. It didn't clean up all the bio, but it got a majority of that front round. As long as he can just hold off his time until this round of 30 Lynx pops, TechFour might be in a good position. But until then, there's nothing really to match his bio force.
I was like, dude, he just wants to get to the third to be doing that damage, but he's like, I gotta clean up all these tumors really quick. But he does finally make his way to the third. There are some Banelings morphing in, but they will not be in time. Oh yeah, how do you like your third layer timing now, man?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, dude.
Oh
it's
my
like
God,
a distraction layer.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so now these Banes are going to join the fight with these Queens as well. So he was able to pick off one medevac entirely. I didn't see how full it was, but the Corruptors joined the fight, and that's when the medevacs got to haul ass out of there because Corruptors and medevacs don't really get along very well. But behind this, he has 2-2 about to finish up. So this second volley is going to be pretty nasty for LilOrbitz. And it's going to have the support of mines with it as well, which always makes things pretty scary.
Absolutely, man. You raise a really good point. The fourth base did go down from TechFour, though, so he can use that as an acting third, which is really nice. I guess the layer going down sucks, but what can you do? He's quickly morphing another one back in. It shouldn't be too much of a hindrance, hopefully, but this Terran push is coming across the map now. Yeah, I gotta say, if they fought right now, I don't think he has enough, you know?
Yeah, and luckily it was the second layer. That's what I was commenting on earlier. The main is a layer as well, so he already had it back up. Good to go. So he needs these Banes. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was commenting on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that is so. Hold on, it's like big fight here. Bane's going down.
Oh, but as you said, there was just too much. those splits were intense, man.
Yep. So, okay, now that obviously, so Bio is coming in to the natural of Zerg, and I think he's just going to be able to rip the second layer down.
Oh, yeah, there's just nothing to match this. I mean, there's a couple queens. They're trying to work on this medevacs, but as these lings join, they're just being picked off as they kind of stream on in. But the one thing LilOrbitz is going to lose is all of his medevacs because there's so many spores. Oh, he saved it! He saved it with like 7 HP, and that medevac is worth its weight in gold as TechFour calls GG, and LilOrbitz will take game number 1. That was an intense back and forth game, man.
Second layer to add HP to the hatch. Okay, that makes sense. But
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, man. Sorry I didn't pick up on that earlier that you commented on it. That's just super strange. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that, but it must not be that uncommon of a thing. I just hadn't seen it.
Yeah. All right, so
404 splits not found. I know, but those splits towards the end were doing okay though.
Yeah, they haven't hit that yet. In 40 seconds, he's gonna eat his words. No, I'm just kidding. What's the next map? Second map, Newkirk.
That's a good question. Is it? Well, there you go. Very well played though by Orbitz, man. Just ended up having, like more than his opponent, so he was able to just continuously push into him.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket and see what's going on. So far in round 3, the only game to be taken is from Rainy Soul, who beat out Grimly the Smurf in a single game. So that that's not tallying the series or anything, but that's the only score reported so far in round 3, besides the one that we all just witnessed. So
yeah,
we knew the series was going to be good, but man, that was a pretty good precursor to the series. I feel like TechFour maybe could have held it. He just didn't have enough Bane support, man. And then those splits at the end were just like, geez.
I agree. I think the fourth idea was good. Unfortunately, right as he was taking it is kind of when he got hit by that first real big, chunk of Terran. And I think, just a couple too little Banelings, not able to kind of really wipe out the forces. LilOrbitz actually didn't have any mines or anything with that push. So if he really could have gotten a good surround, and he could have forced at least LilOrbitz to pick up and take a fight elsewhere.
Yeah, HTX TV called that out in chat that he did all that without mines, like until the very, very last push. I think it had like 2. So that was very impressive. But one of our players has called for a break. We're trying to figure out from him how much he... Oh, never mind. He was just kidding or some shit, I guess.
Yeah, word.
Oh, you got jokes,
I think he was saying that he needed a break after that intense TVZ. We got intense TVZs here for you guys.
Oh, I get it. Like, I get it. He just needed a break. Like, not really, but...
It's a deep joke, dude. I know. It's hard to go that deep sometimes.
That was my bad. He's asking for less Marauders this time around. I think that's a fair request.
Yeah, I agree.
Please don't use this unit against me anymore.
To have him in front, be able to take those Baneling shots, and just really disrupt the surround of the Lings is really helpful, man.
Yep. All right, so we're coming into game number 2 of this series, which will be on Newkirk Precinct. I love this map just because the amount of, like, I don't know, crazy shit that happens on this map. Every time we see this map, there's something unique that goes on. Okay, so
do it, bro.
Our orange Zerg player from All In, the leader of All In, I believe it is TechFour. His name is SC2BM Raider, but that's too convoluted, so we just call him by TechFour. Sorry if that's a little confusing to the viewers or whatever, but.
And his opponent, the Pink Terran, currently up 1-0, looking to close out this best of 3 from HTX. It is LilOrbitz.
Yeah, huge shout out to both the clans, by the way. HTX is always showing us mad love, as well as All In. Like, both clans are always out repping the Nydus, so thank you guys very much. It's cool to get continued support all the time from everyone, so thanks a lot. As well as the followers we got tonight. I think we got like 5 or 6 follows, so thanks a lot. If you haven't hit the follow button and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow. We drop content once a week, so we always got stuff going on. Hit that follow so you're notified when we go live. I won't sell out too often.
I didn't realize this until you said it, but we drop content twice a week. We got Clan War and the tournament.
Boom! We drop content twice a week.
We just literally doubled our content on you guys.
Live. Shout out to the casters. Look at that. TechFour always showing us love.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's good to see. Thank you, guys. Good way to get your games casted. No, I'm just kidding. But both of these players, really good game last game. I got to say, TechFour, just, a slight slip away from being able to take that game. And as we kind of agreed, maybe just didn't have enough Banelings to be able to take the fight he needed.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Sometimes you think you're prepared for a drop, but you never really know when it's going to hit. So even just being a little bit out of position is enough to change the tide. So, Danton saying, the Nydus has so much potential. Can't wait till it grows so big. Oh, man, I have so many jokes right now. I feel like I could say, but I'm going to choose to be appropriate. And not too easy, too easy. But thank you for the compliment. We do appreciate it. This is kind of a tough pond to be a small fish in. So when we do get compliments like that, it is appreciated to hear. So
yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man. Also, thank you for your participation last night. I had a lot of fun last night. You guys are fucking awesome. That was by far, I think, one of my favorite clan wars. So thank you, everyone, to who participated in that. If you haven't checked, check out the VOD. It was some intense games. Not to detract from what we got going on today, but good
yeah,
games.
man. Last night really was like, holy wow, that was one of the best clan wars we had ever had. Both of them, you know what I'm saying? Just a night of clan war. But it looks like LilOrbitz coming in now, gonna accidentally hit himself with his own grenade, sends himself flying.
Yep. So what they're saying is, I think this is where the all-ins come out. I don't know, man. Judging by the amount of scores already reported, this entire tournament is where the all-ins come out. I'm not trying to knock anyone's strap, but Jesus, this tournament has flown by. We're already almost into semifinals, so.
Ace Blade saying T-Rock and pink equals respect. It's fair, man. We got the colors. Or at least I have my colors turned up super high.
Yeah, so one time someone said that they didn't like that and they'd prefer if we made everyone choose red and blue, but I kind of like the variation because every VOD you've ever seen, it's always like red and blue, so I don't mind, man. Pick whatever color you want, go nuts. We even have the intensity turned up. Maybe, if anything, a little too high, but it just changes shit up. But we don't have to make up stuff anymore. These lings are going to poke in. Oh, they get past the gate, too, so they're going to get a complete scout for free. I love when that happens.
Very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. No depot raise or anything like that. They do get speed. They're going to pick up at least 2 SCVs for their troubles. They got a full scout off on the main. Going to see that it is indeed. I don't know if did he see the starport? Hold on.
I think he may have just barely saw it. I'll have to check his vision.
No, he didn't actually.
Okay.
So, but I mean, he can kind
enough.
of infer what's going on with double gas and the factory down.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he saw enough to know that it's the 2-1-1, basically. So, same type of shit. And we just saw how well our LilOrbitz can execute it. So, what do you think he's going to do differently this time around? Earlier Banes, judging by the Baneley nest that just flew down in his base, I'm going to say he's going to try to put a little bit more value into those Banes this time around.
Yep, I think his creep spread was fantastic last game. What you really just need there is Banes and Bane speed to be able to buffer to give you the time. He certainly didn't have a problem getting up to 4 base, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
Being able to do that wall hold with Ling Bane to get up to the tech that you need and the upgrades that you want, I think he's going to fare a little bit better in this game.
Yes, they just made it to the big jokes, and everyone made the inappropriate jokes that I was hoping were inevitable. So thank you guys for picking up the slack and pulling through on the childish jokes. I love you. I knew I could count on you guys. It did make my pants tight for what it's worth. But yeah, back to this game. TechFour is starting to pull away a little bit in macro. I don't think it's anything worth like writing home about, but I mean, 43 drones to 32 SCVs has the potential to start pulling away. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as the game progresses. But this 2-1-1 is wrapping up pretty nicely. The medevacs are popping up, timed up with stim as well. So we'll see if he pokes in there and can get a little bit of damage done as it's now being loaded up. So.
Flies out, and I gotta say, the Overlord positioning is good if the drop was coming out there. I think that one Overlord might have seen it. No, because he flew out of the main. I don't think it saw that, or the natural. But he comes around, and there's no Overlords to see this drop coming in, actually. So there's the potential to do a ton of damage with it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, this donation just did damage to my soul. No, thank you very much to whoever just donated. We're running a 90-second delay today because there's a payout. So someone just hit us with a donation. You are very much loved, but we're going to have to give it a little while to give you the proper respects because we won't see it. But we do have some aggression moving out as Little Mush is going to poke in here with this drop, as we said. See, we didn't get done, but the surround is real this time around. But there's not enough queens to get him out. This is the second time where TechFour had the queens to pick off a medevac, but they just weren't in position. And I'm not trying to nitpick his play, you know, just kind of calling it as I see it. These medevacs are going to walk away unscathed.
Yep, they are. Unfortunately, though, he wasn't able to pick up all the troops. He had about a medevac and a half full of units, and he kind of got a little stuck there on the positioning of those medevacs. So he did take a loss on some of those Marines, but with this wall up, he should be able to hold any sort of Ling aggression. But there are some Banes coming in, and going down on one depot, he could make his way through.
Yep.
Is there any reminds? Oh, please don't pick up. No, this happens all the time to me.
Yeah, it's like the worst time to move out ever. Yeah. Oh, so he did see it and unloaded right away. Okay. So that was good. That had the potential to be pretty nasty. And chat just got to the color combo. So let us know your opinions. If you like the traditional blue and red, tell us, but give it a reason why instead of just saying that you like it. And then conversely, if you like picking any colors, let us know. So we're always willing to take suggestions on what people would like to see. So give us your input on what you prefer. So far, I think most people have said that it looks to me as if they all prefer the letting people choose their colors, I guess is the best way to say it.
Pinecone with the $5 donation. Thank you very much, man.
Hell yeah, Pinecone hype. Pinecone threw us a huge 50 last night. On top of that, we just got a 31 host from Koshki SC. Thank you very much.
Holy wow. Well,
host.
welcome
Yeah.
everybody. Welcome.
That's a
I know,
huge
right?
host.
We got an intense TVZ going on here between HDX LilOrbitz and all in TechFour as they're gearing up to come across the map. Terran's going to make his way onto the creep.
Yep. And this time around, he has mines. Last time, he did a lot of damage, even without that mine support. So having these mines this time around is going to help out pretty significantly. And again, TechFour has a few Banes, but really not enough to contest this amount of bio just yet. He has a morphing, but I mean, okay, so now they pop. If he can get a good surround, he'll be all right. But easier said than done.
TechFour doing a good job there of cleaning out those mines. Looks like LilOrbitz is going to go for a drop. There is Overlords there to spot it.
Oh, F you.
What?
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. I love your name as well. So,
Oh, dude,
I just wanted to throw that out there, like being a dick, but I'm glad it worked.
So it looks like the drop coming in. I was like, damn, dude, on stream.
No,
really?
that was his name. I don't know. I was just talking shit. But as you said, this drop is in the main, and it's going to take down 9 drones so far, but these lings are going to be able to clean it up. Hopefully he can pick up and get out of here.
Oops, sorry. My headset's kind of cutting in and out. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's all good. So TechFour is able to clean up what little bio was there and then send the rest packing. That was a good pickup, though. He didn't lose too many bios to that Bane ball now that Bane speed is done. But we do have some infestors on the play, and they're burrowed, so that has the potential to show some fun stuff later on down.
Definitely scary. And I got to say, the creep is staying alive, which is really awesome, man. It's able to give a lot of map vision as he's starting to link up the 4th base to the very north. LilOrbitz is getting onto the 3rd and has a decent stack of bio and medevacs, but as this game continues, TechFour's army is getting scarier and scarier, and one good fungal or 2 good fungals could have this entire bio wiped out.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that he saw the infestors before. Oh shit, here we go.
Oh! Was that debated, dude? Do you think that was debated to warp those there? If it was, that was pretty creative. But anyways, he comes in, he's going to smash through a ton of these things.
Yeah, that fungal was worth its money, and like you said, if that was an intentional bait, then that play was even more impressive than it was without. But that fungal was deadly, man. It was able to hold in a lot of that bio, and LilOrbitz just lost a significant portion of his army, and there's still a lot of Banes left for Tech4, so...
Yep, he's going to come in here now, start to... Oh, he just takes out one of those Marauders. It's a bold Marauder. I'll take the whole army thing.
Oh, so he needs to dodge these. Oh, that was a nice mine shot. I think with armor, though, it didn't do as much damage as it potentially could have done.
And that one going off on things actually right on the supply depot. TechFour is really just positioning as he's able to come in now. I think all the Widowmans have been triggered.
Yeah,
he wants to be extra careful.
I think so as well. Oh, here we go, though. The Infestors got to have their cooldown this time, too, so... Yep, as I say that, the fungal comes down again. And we got a bunch of infested Marines. As soon as these Banes join the fight, they're going to be able to clean up a lot of these workers as well. Just a very, very well-played push out from Tech4. And LilOrbitz will call GG. So we are tied up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, game number 3 is going to be intense given what we just saw from these players. All right, so... What was
IGX
map number 3?
Cyclone, thank you very much for the follow.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it very much. Thank you for playing in the tournament as well.
Yeah, man.
We love participation more than we love follows, so thank you very much. Man, I'm excited for this game number 3. Those were 2 pretty crazy games. I'm pretty interested to see where this is headed.
That was pretty impressive, man. That was a very back-and-forth series. I'm glad we're on game 3 now on Echo. We'll have to see who has what it takes to advance into, what is that, round 4, round 3?
All you need is a little bit of Banes, man. The Banes made all the difference.
True.
Seriously.
Nice
Banes?
adjustment there from TechFour to be like, okay, I need Banes early. I can do the macro thing, and that's fine, but I need to make sure I have enough Banes to handle this.
Yep, absolutely. So we got a lot of new viewers in here. Thank you again very much for the host. That's so badass, Koshki SC. Thank you very much. But if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow. We definitely appreciate it. Follows mean a lot when we're this small of a channel, so... Go ahead
Hell
and
yeah,
touch
man.
that button if you'd like it. I'm waiting for the good lucks. They're good to go, huh? Both of them? No, we're still waiting for LilOrbitz. Oh, he gave it.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Well, then we are good to go. We are making our way into Echo here. Yeah, just like Sirtiva said, thank you everybody, new and old, who is watching, spending your Saturday watching StarCraft with us. We love doing this, and we're glad that you guys enjoy watching it, man. We've had some awesome games tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of new followers. We got a $5 donation from Pinecone as well, and just some killer StarCraft, which is in the end all that matters. So thank you everyone for tuning in, absolutely. And I'm so glad we get this game number 3, man.
Yeah,
And this is a good map for a game number 3 too, because it's not too heavily favored either way. I'd say, I don't know, maybe the Terran. Well, I don't know. Would you give them the advantage? That Zerg can take a third base rather easily, so I wouldn't really say either race has an advantage on this map. Maybe people will say I'm crazy for that, but all I'm saying is this is a good map for a game number 3. So
that's no one can argue that.
Yeah,
You've, like made a point that no one can argue. Like, it's a good map for a game number 3.
well, you know
Like,
what I
how do
mean.
you-
Like if it was like Vani Research Station or something, then I'd be feeling really sorry for TechFour right now. But I don't. You know, that's all I meant. Whatever.
No, I got you, dude. I just thought it was funny. But anyways, so go ahead.
All right, so our orange Zerg player from Clan All In, it is TechFour.
And his opponent currently tied 1-1 in this series, looking to win and move on to the next round. From HTX, the Pink Terran, LilOrbitz.
Oh yeah. 0-10 tourney admin admitted to not paying attention. Damn it. Sure, you had one job. One job.
TechFour saying shout out to fans, follow and consider donating. Super appreciate that, man. TechFour runs a bunch of events as well for All In, so follow him as well. But I do appreciate that, TechFour. What's up?
LilOrbitz showing out a shout out to his clan leader HTX TV, using a little bit of a colorful language that I won't repeat out of respect for my man here, but I love that both players have brought the bands out tonight. It's been pretty cool.
For sure, dude. That's pretty funny. So it looks like Pool is set down by TechFour. As he goes ahead and grabs his hatchery. It's about halfway done.
Yep. So nothing cheesy from either player. So I think that's respectful. I can support that. I love it when it happens, but I think it's nice when it's all on the line for people to respect each other enough to like not cheese them for an easy game win. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so it looks like the CC is going to come down. It's probably going to be Reaper Expand as the Reaper's being built. Going to get in there, see what's going on. Meanwhile, TechFour, I imagine, is probably feeling, you know, after that first one was probably like, damn, man, I don't know, I kind of lost in a macro game there, like, and then made the adjustments in the game too. So he's got to, both players probably have to be feeling pretty comfortable with their typical style of play. We've seen LilOrbitz in all three, I mean, not all three, but 2 of these games go 2-1-1. So I imagine
I know. I want to see him go like straight mech as like some just complete switch up because we've seen him go 2-1-1 twice in a row. And I'm not knocking if he does it. He executes a clean and mean 2-1-1, but it would be funny if he just completely did a 180 and did like some crazy ass push. But I don't know, man. I would go with what I know as well, and I'd imagine we'll see the same thing out of TechFour 2 in the LBM type deal. So we'll see. But that Infestor play was sick. I need to work those into my repertoire a little bit more because those things are nasty, man. I don't know why I never consider that. Or even when I do make them, I always go for like a neural on a tank instead of the fungal. I think the fungal is so much of a better move. So
it's really nice, and the fact that you can do it burrow now is just so awesome. Oh wow, look at that with style, dude. Bouncing himself up to the top ledge. Does he save the Reaper? He actually
did a pirouette on the way up and everything, dude. That was impressive as all hell.
Dude's doing 360 no scopes on people, like.
Wrecked.
I know, dude. I'd feel pretty bad if that happened to me. It's 360 no scope.
Yep. So it's a 1-1-1 this time around. So we do have a little bit of variation, not like the quite full 180 mech swing that I was hoping for, but it is. Oh shit! It's Hellions. Hey.
Is it really?
There
nice.
we go,
there you
dude.
So
there we go.
Switch up.
Yep.
LilOrbitz trying to find a little bit more damage. Throw TechFour off. I don't think TechFour scouted this yet. By the way, what is up, Gamer Richie in chat? But I like this. This is something different. We'll have to see, for better or worse, how it goes, man.
Yep. Gamer Richie hitting us up. That's a beast GM streamer from the EU, always stimming and winning. Beast Terran player. So if you want to watch a monster Terran, go ahead and give Gamer Richie a follow. He's a good guy, great guy. Always been kind to us.
He's gonna see these first Hellions here, and so now he knows exactly what's coming across. He's gonna back his lings up. Immediately drops a spine crawler.
Oh shit! Ace Blade. I'm just gonna read this out. If Tech wins, I donate a 20.
What?
Called out. You can't take that back. No, I'm just kidding. We actually bet on a game live last night to where the loser had to donate. So,
Dude, do you want to do the finals tonight? You and I should make a $5 bet.
$5 gentleman's bet on the finals. I'm down, dude.
Okay,
What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? The Nydus gets $5. Like, fuck it, dude.
Well, the worst thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose another $5 and be 10 in the hole, dude. Like,
well, wait. Do we have to call it before the game even begins, or like, can we call it on game number 3, or like how do?
I think that's probably the most fair way to do it is just before the series. Like,
Okay.
I know that's not how it worked out last night, but before the series even begins. Like,
Yeah.
do you think that's fair?
I'm down.
Okay,
but back to this game. TechFour still hasn't taken his 3rd yet, man.
he took a Spire though.
Okay, yeah, he did. So he's just trying to do the whole 2-base Muta switch, which might be the good call, except for so it hasn't been scouted yet.
There is a 3rd CC down from LilOrbitz. So if he gets caught out, that maybe Mutas can pressure that significantly, as running down from these barracks to get over to the 3rd is going to be pretty hard for LilOrbitz to do.
Yep. So TechFour going to push him with these lings, try to get what he can see, but he's not going to get much scouting because these Marines were just there to basically shut it down. And behind this, Orbitz takes his 3rd as well. So Danton asking real quick if there's a Nydus Discord we can join. So if you go to our Twitch profile, there's a bunch of buttons underneath. One of them says Discord. Go ahead and give it the old touchy, and you'll fly right into our Discord. So
if you go to our Twitch profile, dude, they are here watching the stream.
Well, underneath. That's all I meant. Like
I got you.
underneath what you're watching right now. But yeah, like
So
if
you go to our Twitch page.
Well, if you watch through Team Liquid, it wouldn't show up.
Oh, okay. All right. I've been schooled. Yeah. All right.
I'm just
For shame.
I'm just fucking around. But nah, it's a button that says Discord. Give it the old touch. But behind that, I missed something. Was that a full medevac being? See, fuck, man, I'm fucking around.
What was killed by the Mutas was a Banshee.
Oh, okay. So
was
better
Banshee.
than a completely full medevac. That's my bad, guys. I'm trying to observe. I slipped a little bit. But what he did gain from getting that Banshee killed was the knowledge that it's a full-blown Muta switch right now. So.
Yeah, I know, right? So he's gonna get his first idea of it as they come in here. Small number of Marines, but still, I gotta say, TechFour probably doesn't want to be fighting this with his Mutas. One of them going down.
Yeah, it looked like there for a second he thought he could catch the better of these Marines, but then like 4 more Marines joined the fight. But we do see from TechFour is a lot of ground flood. Now we have all these Lings joining the fight. He has the ability to throw out a couple Banes as well. So, oh shit, he's gonna be able to force his 3rd back as well. So,
guys, I'm not gonna say that I called this like 3 minutes ago. I was like, oh yeah, Mutas could pressure the 3rd. It's hard on Echo, but boom, boom, guys, there it is. I can see the future.
yeah, and there's really nothing to contest these Mutas right now. They're gonna completely kill this 3rd, and now the ground forces are starting behind these too. So,
yep.
Does he not? Okay, I thought he had a Baneling nest already. So I miscalled that. I thought he had the ability to morph Banes, but I don't believe he does. So that was my bad when I said he did earlier. I just assumed without looking. So my bad. Oh, but he did prevent both of these E-bases from going down. All right, so the SCV did finish up the other one, but he stopped one, which is awesome.
And this is really, I know that a lot of people, it's like, okay, Terrans, like you get Marines out and you're able to fight these, but really getting pulled apart like this is really hard. You can see he's trying to drop turrets.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these Mutas are just bouncing back and forth in between the natural and the main. And these Lings are actually going to run up the wall.
Oh,
Isn't
they get
finished,
through.
man. Oh, man, it's a Terran's worst nightmare as they start to get to work on the SCVs. Okay, he's actually going to just
Oh,
run
he ran
around
back out. Wow.
Fair enough, fair enough. Wants to be safe, make sure that he thinks, he knows the 3rd has been killed. He's got a lead right now. Very safe play from TechFour. A lot of players would rush that.
Yeah, I would have for sure. But Marines are a meat grinder for these Mutas. I think he's just trying to, LilOrbitz rather, is just trying to catch an opportune time to get all these Mutas. Oh, look, he might catch him midway right here. Okay, he's going to avoid him. He's going after all the Lings. But man, that was nuts. LilOrbitz, I don't think I could have played worse. I wouldn't be too hard on it. He just scouted it a little bit late, and Mutas are too mobile, so.
I honestly think that the two-base Spire adjustment's really smart. They've been playing a lot of macro games with Ling Bane, but this is a good way to pull Terran apart here.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the mobility alone is insane. The Lings weren't even really used. They just kind of sat off in the back, and between the Mutas flying around, he was able to do so much harassment. He was able to take the win, and Tech